a couple of these school board meetings, and these are sincere, really concerned. I mean, they're worried. They're scared that a teacher is going to die, or a child is going to get sick. Is it inevitable, do you think, that we're going to see a child get sick, a teacher perhaps pass away, an older teacher die from this? And is it worth it?
This is part of the problem, the scare tactics that's being laid out by the media. I've walked through the numbers.
I resent that you say
we
that
have
to me.
to.
That
well,
is
I
not
resent
an appropriate thing to
you
say,
just
Governor.
said it to me. That am I
I'm asking
responsible?
this question respectfully of you. I respect you and your position.
Thank
These
you,
are
Dave.
things that I just heard on school board meetings.
I've also heard from parents. I've also heard from single moms. I've also heard from moms who have children who have behavioral health issues. I've also heard about, also from all of those. So what we're trying to do is to balance, to make sure that we can open safely and responsibly. And we have an obligation to these children. A lot of times it's the underprivileged that are already left behind. It is the kids that are struggling with disabilities, that are living in circumstances that are not very good. And those children will be continued to be left behind. We're going to see the gap continue to widen. They have been 5 months without any type of instruction. We have kids in daycare. We just completed a ball season where evidently people were able to come together. Some of these very schools, Urbandale High School, just completed a successful baseball season. They went to state. They figured out a way to bring the kids together and do it safely and responsibly. And even some of those ball teams, there were some positive cases. So it would be naive for us to think that at no point we're not going to see positive cases in school districts. We've seen positive cases in long-term care facilities. I've seen elderly people die because they're the most vulnerable. Do you think as the governor I appreciate standing up here and reporting those out? We're doing everything we can to make sure that we're protecting the health and well-being of Iowans. But we also have to think about the whole child and everything. We have to think about their livelihoods as well. I mean, I got moms that are trying to work full-time and figure out what they're going to do with the kids in a schedule that's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday one week, and it's Tuesday and Thursday the next. How do you start to put together some stability with those kind of arrangements? And parents that are really fearful, they have the option to do a completely 100% online learning. And I said last week too, I have grandchildren that are going back to school. I would never do anything that would put them in harm's way intentionally. I don't think any of us would. I have a daughter who's a teacher in a public school system who's teaching this summer, and she's expecting. She asked her physician, what do you think? So we have to make the best decisions that we can with the information that we have, and we have to do it safely and responsibly. And that's what we're trying to do every day. And I didn't mean to accuse you of anything.
Thank you.
I didn't. But it is, I want the media to give the numbers in context. Help us, because I think you're a part of the solution. We all have to be a part of the solution. You can hold me accountable. You can ask me anything. That's fine. It goes with being the governor. But also, we need to put the numbers into context. So when Iowans are out there and there is so much anxiety about the uncertainty and what the expectations are, we need to help them walk through that, not escalate that anxiety. What we're doing to these kids is unconscionable. The fear that we're instilling in them. And so I think we all have a responsibility to do better, including me. And we can. And I'm working on it every single day. Because come hell or high water, we're going to get through this. I don't mean to filibuster, so Dave.